Yeah, I think Riccardo's just kind of second-guessing himself based on this decision here. You know, he's always checking those, what's available. Of course, that routes. I do want to just confirm what's in that hand. I mean, there's that Technical Machine Evolution, I think. There's a Relor as well. There's an Energy Attachment and a Coviello. No cards in hand, and it's going to be a Technical Machine Evolution for that routes and Coviello here. It's going to go straight up into the Gardevoir and a Coviello there. Relor's been benched just so it can, after that Monkey Dory goes down, Relor maybe gets promoted.
But there's no... Yeah, you're going to lose the Monkey Dory and give up a prize. You've not got any cards in hand. You've got no draw engine on the board. Coviello does not have refinement like it used to once upon a time. How many energy do we have in the discard? Do we know that? So there's free energy in the... No
Big
energy.
Zero.
No energy in the discard.
Well, one after the Monkey Dory goes down.
That's not ideal. Because you don't even have the board set up like you would. Okay, so it's a full discard pile. There's one energy there. That is not enough to build up an attacker right now. And Simon now has another opening. This Relor will be going down at the minimum. Worst case scenario, you are up by 2 prizes and your opponent is in full top deck mode with no attackers established.
And honestly, you'd be absolutely fine just announcing Toxic Powder and passing. Of course, you want to continue setting up your board behind it, but you know your opponent has no cards in hand. Having a Gardevoir with 0 cards and just access to one Psychic Energy in that, it's not quite a reservoir anymore, but it's just not going to be good enough at this point. There's Professor Sada's Vitality going, well, I'm just going to continue building up this board behind, and let's just see how Simon is going to be able to play out the rest of this turn as well.
I think Puddle might be the best we can do instead of a reservoir here.
Raindrop, I don't know.
The raindrop of energy. We see the energy coming down here from the Professor Sada's Vitality. And a very important point, we said it before, but it needs to be reiterated. The KO here will happen because of poison. So if Riccardo were to top deck a Pheasant Dipty or, say, a Nest Ball, would not be able to use that to turn it into another free card. Pheasant Dipty only works if the KO happens on your opponent's turn, and Pokemon Checkup happens between turns, does not activate. So we see an Ultra Ball coming down. Blood Moon Ursaluna, not necessary right now. We are instead searching for... What's the best option here? There's
maybe
nothing
not
we
even
need
searching
this turn.
Grab nothing, just kind of thinning cards out of the hand. Of course, does still have Mew EX as an option later down the line to draw cards with that restart ability. But at the same time, you know, you've got to be thinking, I'm in a pretty good position here, Ross.
My opponent's in top deck mode and I'm burning cards from my hand for no value just to increase my consistency a little bit. I certainly like Simon's position here quite a bit more. There's the energy switch onto Roaring Moon. Now, I don't think we're going to see an attack here. We don't need to see an attack here from Roaring Moon. We're basically just saying here, my Roaring Moon is ready. Now, if we could bring Gardevoir into the active, oh, then I like it, but no, it is just a poison with a Brute Bonnet, and then between turns, 8 damage counters will tick down, but not before we've drawn with Mew. There was an argument here of trying to get Gusting onto the Gardevoir. There will be no Gusting, so the Relor goes down. Simon goes up by 2 prizes. What is the top deck?
Technical Machine Evolution. It's just a pass back, and I do wonder, it looks like a flash of maybe a Boss's Orders there.
Oh, it is a Boss's Orders in hand. That means that Gardevoir, Alex, is not long for this game. Simon will be able, and again, the pivot's not an option. You can use Petulant to pivot if you need to. Oh, we're attaching, so we might just be KOing the Coviello here and going, you know what? I'm in such a good position. I don't even need to KO your Gardevoir right now.
Yeah, there's really nothing going for Riccardo's board state. We're double checking. There's still that raindrop of a Psychic Energy in the discard pile for the moment. There really isn't anything going. Riccardo needs to draw big from that next top deck. There's the Toxic Powder, Poison, and the attack there from the Petulant. We're going to see the knockout once again via Poison after a Poison Chain dealing some damage to put it in range for the Poison to actually take over and take the Coviello route. Gardevoir in the active, 1 card to save the dream here.
What is it going to be? It is a basic, but I don't think it's going to be what, even a basic. It might be an evolution, and it looks like we might be Riccardo showing the hand, and I think we're going to see the handshake, and Simon Tschan is going to be your Bologna Special Championships champion, getting their direct invite to the Pokemon World Championships in Anaheim. Who could have thought that Roaring Moon was the play this weekend?